If you've been thinking about starting your business and for some reason you don't maybe have the time to do it, or you think you don't have the time to do it, or maybe you're not feeling confident enough to do it, then this video is for you. My name is Lynette Renee Doby, and I'm a freelance writer, also a professional ghostwriter. I publish books for a lot of high-level individuals, and one of the greatest things I've ever done in this whole business journey was actually get started. So I was going to do a video on a totally different subject, but I saw a couple of different videos that really made me want to focus on this topic. So if this seems of interest to you, then definitely click like, subscribe to this channel, and then also after you've watched this video, if you got something from it, even if it was just one thing, do me a favor and share it with someone within your network. I'll give you a second to do that. I'm not even going to look over my notes because I don't have any. I'm doing this straight off the dome. That's how serious and passionate I am about this subject. So take a second to do that, and then we'll get started. I will straighten up on my desk though. All right, thank you so much for doing that. So once again, my name is Lynette Renee Doby, and the impetus for me doing this video is, once again, I really want someone to find this video who's been struggling with A, what sort of business should I go into? B, maybe I'll start the business when I have more time. And C, I don't feel confident enough to do my own business. It's so important to me because I used to feel all three of those things, and I sometimes do still feel one of those things in some iteration or another. I don't want you all to get caught up in these entrepreneurs that you see on TikTok or Instagram or even here on YouTube who have all the answers. They're living life fabulously, and they make entrepreneurship look like it literally is a walk in the park on your way to go get a sundae on a Sunday afternoon. It's not that simplistic. It can be, it can get there eventually, but in order to see any of that, you have to start. So step number one, I want you to think, what problem can I solve for someone? No matter what you do in life, whether you are a knitter or you're someone who likes to sew, someone who creates graphic designs for people to sell in their living room so they can, get rid of all their white space, like the space you see behind me in my condo. You are solving a problem by helping someone fill that space with your art. Or if someone, lives in a cold area and they want a nice, unique knitted piece, the knitter is fulfilling that need for them. If you're a designer who sews clothes and people want a bespoke and unique piece, you're solving that problem. Business is very much a overcomplicated situation or opportunity, I would say, because it starts and ends with that one question. What problem can I solve for X, Y, and Z? Whatever segment or group of people that you can solve for. Definitely sit down, take a moment. Don't just answer off the top of your head. I want you to put pen to paper and write it down. What problem can I solve? What skill do I have a solution to give to people? That is a very important place to start. And once you start there, you can build onto other things. And the reason why it's so important to even go into business, whether or not you have a desire or not, we're living in times where it's becoming a necessity. My business has helped me in so many different ways to supplement my income when I've been working on a contract like I have been now for a year and a few months. Well, actually 11 months right now. Excuse me. Actually, and I'm not going to edit this out. It's actually been going on 14 months, excuse me. So when I have been working on that project and certain things happen in life, like I had to drop $1,200 on my car, my business was there to help me out with that supplemental income to make that happen. And the way things are going with regards to the legislation underneath this new presidential administration, I was going to say something else, but underneath this new presidential administration, you've got to be proactive and think about the future, not just in this moment. Think about the future, because what's coming down the pipe, those of us who are spiritually in tune and also logically in tune, we see the forest for the trees, and entrepreneurship will definitely be something that will help you. And that brings me to my second point. You don't feel confident enough to start your business. Oh my gosh, that was me. I was like, why would anyone want to buy it from me? I don't know what it was. I'm not an insecure person with regards to just living day to day. But somehow when it came to business, y'all, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone's going to listen to me. Why would they do this to that? Even though I had both advanced degrees, even though I knew my stuff, I could talk my talk, and also I walked my walk, but it really was a mental hurdle that I had to jump over to be able to even be confident enough to come in front of you and do these videos. And also definitely that's what I felt when I wanted to start this business. But you know what? Need and necessity will always outweigh insecurities, because I was like, oh, no, we got to get this done. Know that you are valuable, and what you bring to the marketplace is what is needed. So this isn't just germane to writers. I know this is Right Way Consulting, but something in my spirit told me to make this video for someone who is on the fence, and by chance of the YouTube algorithm, you will find this video and you will go ahead and get started today. Do not give a damn about what anybody in your circle will think about you if you start this business. Even if you're a lawyer and your passion is to create origami, those little small little Japanese animals, whatever it is, and you want to do that and sell it, do it. Don't care about what other people will think. You've got to get in a space where you just do not care. And it's funny, a friend and I were talking about it. He was saying that he wishes women specifically would be taught this, to not give a damn about what anybody thinks about them. And I totally agree with that, because as women, we're somehow taught we have to be this, we have to be that. No, it's time for us to start living out loud. Okay? It's time for us to start living out loud and doing the things that we want to do. So forget about what other people may say about you, because honestly, even if they don't voice it to you, like in my case they did, or they could be saying it in different circles behind your back, what they think is none of your business. You got to run your race, because remember, we're coming from a place of necessity given the economic climate that the country is in right now. So definitely pull from whatever well of inspiration and inner self-esteem and determination that you can to make it happen for you to create your own business confidently. All right. Next, I want to tell you this. The first step that you can take is, like I said, definitely write down what problem you solve. And then next, you want to learn how to handle your business. I was surprised to learn that one person in my network who's been in business for a while doesn't have their LLC set up. They don't have a lot of the paperwork that's necessary for their company. And I was taken aback, because before I did anything, I did do some freelance gigs here and there, but when it began to be substantial, I was like, we got to make this thing legal, because you've got to do your taxes and you've got to make sure that everything is aligned if you're really going to do this business thing. So definitely that would be the next step. Next, what I want you to do is dispel all the myths that you think could occur if you do go into business. So what if I fail? What if you succeed? What if I go into this and I hate it? You can change it. I've changed my business so many different ways, and I'm changing it right now as I'm making this video. I just had a meeting today for this new venture that I'm building out. That's the beauty of business. It is yours and you maintain your autonomy. So please get that out of your head. Dispel the myths of business, because they do occur, but you won't know until you try. Next, I want you to do this, and this is very important. Spend some time off of social media. Social media will have your head blown up, making you think you're not doing this, you're too unintelligent to do this. All these people are killing it. No, nobody knows what the hell's going on for real. I'm keeping it a buck in this video. That's just the day that I've had. I've had a couple of meetings that have made me realize I need to get this out to people. Not everybody has everything down perfectly. I'm still learning. What's beautiful about life is that we're all at different stages and at different iterations of our journey. And so I can help someone who was where I was 5 years ago, because my company just turned 5 years old this past month. Actually on the 7th. So I can help people who are just starting out. That's why I'm doing this video. Don't believe the hype. Don't think everyone starts and they're off to the races. There are some cases when that happens, but they are anomalies. They are not the status quo. So don't go into your new business venture judging yourself or judging the process. It will behoove you to have a realistic look into what this is. Not every day is sweet, and not every day is sour either. So definitely understand what business is and learn that your business acumen is your greatest gift to your success. You can play it by ear, but it's not something that you want to do with business. You want to know what you're going into business for, and then definitely make sure that you have everything aligned with regards to your paperwork and all those other different aspects of your business. Okay. Source is telling me that I think the video is nearly complete. I know this is super quick, but I started not to do a video because, I had this feeling where I was like, oh, I'll just put up a note and tell them I'll do a video next week. No, I'm determined and I'm dedicated to stick to this. And that's the same sort of vibe and feeling that you need when you start your business. It was KevOn Stage. He did a video on TikTok earlier this week or last week. And he said, you're not going to always feel like doing this. Making content, doing things for your business, calling local businesses to see if you can help solve their problems, pitching your services to a complete stranger if you happen to be in Starbucks or at a cafe doing some work and you see them with a laptop, going over and introducing yourself. You're not going to always feel like doing this. But these are the moments when you do it and you do show up. You'll find that you've blessed someone. You'll find that you've opened up a pathway of thought for someone else's mind for them to get their career underway. Because again, not every day is going to be sunshiny. It's raining here where I live right now. It reminds me of how business is. It's as fickle as the weather. But you've got to show up. You've got to show up. Whew, I feel better. I hope this was a very good message for you. Whoever you are, whoever this video was meant for, know that I made this just for you. I've never seen you, but I feel your energy, and this is your gentle nudge telling you that it's time to start. It's time to start. No more excuses. It's time to start. All right. This is Lynette Renee Dobie, and I'm a professional ghostwriter and the owner of Right Way Consulting. If you have any questions about what we do, head on over to www.rightwayconsulting.net. And then you can check out the website and fill out an inquiry form if you'd like to get in contact with me. But I'm just happy to be here for you to share with you my knowledge and get started. That's all I have to say. And I will definitely see you next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.